Hey everybody, welcome back to the Hardcore Fab YouTube channel. I'm Anthony Bronner, and today we're laying some tube down on the Vette Kart. Alright everybody, so we've got away from the front end looking like a boat now. This is the part that I really enjoy. I love having an outlet to be creative and just kind of let the juices flow and be able to create something new and different that nobody else has ever had before. It's just metal, so you know, you can bend it, shape it, form it however you want to do it. You're just kind of limited by your own imagination and a few tools and some knowledge. With that said, what I've kind of played around with here is I started out with this tube that's sitting on that old crooked jack stand. I put a roll in it kind of at the top so you can see, if you look real close, that it isn't flat across the top. And I didn't do too much, but I did do a little bit of it just to make it where it wasn't flat. And then threw a couple bends in on each side. I started out with this bar actually upside down, and it was okay, but I just wasn't really feeling it. So I thought, well, we'll play with it a little bit more, and I decided to turn it upside down and threw it on that jack stand. And then after looking at it a little bit, I thought, well, it needs a little bit more bends on the end bends, so I bent those up a little bit. And now that I'm looking at it, I'm thinking that the others maybe need a little bit more bend in them too, and then maybe that side bend needs bent a little bit more. So I'm just going to kind of keep playing with it here for a little bit until I get something that I like, and then I'm going to go ahead and come off the sides of it a little bit with a few pieces here and there, and I think it's going to come together pretty good. So let me tweak these bends just a little bit more, and I'll sit it back up there and you guys can have a look for yourself. So after a couple more trips to the bender, I've got a bar that I'm excited about. It's got a real nice shape to it, and I've got it set up on some stands that are a stand that has it kind of positioned in the location where it's going to end up being. Just enough to give you kind of an idea of what the side profile is going to look like. I'm going to go ahead and bend up a couple more bars to go kind of over the tire area and give it kind of a headlight look right there. There'll be a tie bar or two going across up by the radiator. Then on the bottom bar, the one that I've already got kind of almost seems like it might work if I just tweaked it a little bit more. Funny how that plays out sometimes, but if it works, it works. So I'm going to go ahead and get this front bar leveled out like it should be and tacked on, and then we can go to the next step. Alright, so I gotta brag a little bit here. Check this bubble out. Bam, right there. That's how precise I'm being with everything I'm doing. Let me move this, and you can see there's the level on the firewall. And then we're gonna move it right on up here to the windshield. And that's money right there. And I'll slide it right on back here to the back of the car. And boom, right there. And of course, just to verify everything, And check in with us next time when next video we finish up the whole backside of the cage on this car. We'll talk to you then.